All right, you're good.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to a Take 3 Productions Watchalong. This week, we're going to be watching the Seth Rogen comedy, one of his first written comedies, and it's SUPERBAD, which stars Michael Cera and Jonah Hill, and it's this very raunchy team comedy. It's one of my favorites. It was my pick for this week, and we got Cody here on the Watchalong crew. We got Malcolm, who supposedly doesn't like SUPERBAD for some reason. How dare he? We have Juicebox Trivia host Brooklyn Vale, and we have Robert somewhere. I don't know if he's on right now, but he is here. So let's get started on the movie if everyone's ready to go.
Yes.
All right. Going to get started pressing play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
In Brooklyn, I think you need to start a thing called Juice Box Trivia.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What? How many milliliters are in a standard Minute Maid orange juice? Orange juice
I guess I didn't realize I would be hosting this, so I wasn't prepared. But.
I just love the youngest member of the Watchalong crew picked like the raunchiest movie, so I support it. I support the decision.
I'm 17. It's fine.
That's fine. By the way, everybody watching live, if your parents did not consent you to watch this, we are not approving that you watch this either. And by the way, this is like the longest introduction to like movies. Like I think it like tops in like a minute or something.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does go on for a while.
I just hate music, so it kind of takes me out of it.
That's why Brooklyn has a new trivia show about juice. So.
Oh.
Juice.
Brooklyn, what do you feel about Superbad?
Superbad? I love Superbad. This came out whenever when I was in high school. It might have been junior high. But I relate to both Jonah Hill and Michael Cera's characters.
Because you had a flip phone?
What was that?
Because you had a flip phone?
Oh, flip phones.
Yeah, I did. I had an LG Rumor, I think, was my first phone.
Is this the first scene of the movie?
Exactly, that's what I said. This is like the most raunchy start.
Like they put you right in.
This has like one of my favorite comedy lines of all time. Like tears when I watch it. It's so funny. So Malcolm, why don't you like this movie? Sorry, my God. Code Brothers don't produce before that. I love it.
Such good friends. Look at that.
Okay, I have an idea. I'm going to cam off right quick, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna do some experimenting.
Okay.
And I'll explain later.
Okay. Wow, we have so many surprises coming and going at this thing. This is insane. We have Robert coming at some point back into the stream. Now Brooklyn's going to do magic tricks. I don't know. This is crazy. So Malcolm, why don't you like this movie?
It's not that I don't like it.
It's that he hates it.
It's more that when I first saw the movie, I did like it, but it was more of a case like after I watched it a few times after, it's kind of lost its magic, and it just kind of just was. It became okay to me.
I get that. Oh my god. Oh, such a good line.
It is.
You got to suck on your dad. Oh,
I love. He's got like the classic high schooler car.
yes, like the most, like,
Like that's just so realistic.
oh, the camo shorts. There you go. You're not hiding from anything. Good heavens.
I don't think that anyone could have predicted that from this movie that Jonah Hill would have become an Oscar-nominated actor.
Yeah,
No.
no one saw that. And Michael Cera kind of just faded away.
He still plays the same roles.
Yeah.
Still plays the high schooler. Pretty much.
I mean, I actually can't remember the last role Michael Cera has actually been in recently. I don't think I've seen him much.
He was in Lego Batman, but that was animated.
I saw This Is the... I think he was in This Is the End.
Mm-hmm. Emma Stone also. She won an Oscar.
Yeah, 2 Oscar-winning people from this movie alone. Like,
So
yeah.
I figured out something where I could actually like hear the film and as I laugh at it, it's like I'm actually like in this ear here. So like I had the volume down super low, but my subtitles are also fucking awful. So so the like comes all and it's like can't really react. So now because I'm playing through my Xbox, I have my headphones plugged into my Xbox controller, so I can hear the audio from there. And then I have my soundbar turned on. So
Wow. Science and magic and wizardry.
Experiment does work.
These lines right here.
This is one of my favorite parts.
Yeah.
Like,
That guy doesn't really look like the intimidating jock.
he's standing right there, 2 feet away, walks up to him and goes, meeting delivery was so funny to me.
It was.
Hey, by the way, he told me you can't come either. Oh, is this the soccer ball one?
I think so.
Oh, you're getting that. No, I'm not. I don't know. Accurate representation in the engine class.
Jonah Hill running is pretty good.
Yeah. On the football team. Hey, go run a mile. Okay.
Yeah.
You just run slow enough so you do 3 laps while everybody does 4, then you tell them your time. Mm-hmm. Killed it. Like, that's good. Sorry. Like how cringeworthy this movie is at times. Like you just feel so
It works
bad for
though.
Yeah, it works so well. Yeah, she will. She'll leave it in the next class. Guaranteed. That's how high school works.
That is how it works.
usually the opposite, though. You go to one of the girls because they have like 17 pins in their purse, and you're like, hey, can I have one? Never give it back. Of all the other stuff I'm doing. Oh, so many.
McLovin.
Fucking move.
He's spitting out part of the beer.
Right in?
Mhm.
It's been so long since I've seen this, I think. Huh.
Who wouldn't?
Oh, who wouldn't? You're not invited, but who wouldn't, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty great. You can't come though.
I had so much fun. Oh, yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah. Can't come, but it's great. For winners. Not two. Jonah Hill, has he won the Oscar yet? Did he win?
I don't think he was nominated.
I think he's nominated. I don't think he has a.
Yeah, he was nominated for Wolf of Wall Street.
Robert
Wasn't he nominated
said
for like
something, but I'm
Moneyball
not
also?
100% what he said. He should have
Like,
been. Moneyball's
I think-
fantastic.
I think he was nominated for Moneyball.
Moneyball is an underrated sports movie, and I think Wolf of Wall Street is he was fantastic.
He was nominated for both.
Thank you so much.
That is the most fun. We all know.
That's a joke. Just deal with it. No offense. You just keep saying no offense. Just give me the number. Oh my gosh. Like, fat Jonah Hill wearing a plaid, like, button up with a Richard Pryor shirt and camo shorts. Like, if that's not high school, I don't know what is. So somebody that says home ec is not a joke, I would say that's Brooklyn. Brooklyn, home ec a joke or no?
I took like a weird version of home ec, so it was
Yeah,
like
Canada's kind of weird. You probably just
spelling a third something else. Yeah.
you just cook with like maple syrup and stuff.
What was that?
What?
Huh?
Who? Okay.
No habla inglés, señor. No habla inglés.
You're up there. That you don't know Spanish. Stop. Like, gosh, yeah, she's now an Oscar winner. She. Do you think she shows this like in her? She probably does. She's like one of those people that are just.
I wonder
My
if she'd ever
favorite
do another movie like this.
Stone moment. They all sat around at like this Oscar table, and they were like talking about like favorite roles that got them into film and all this stuff. And many people were like, "Oh, this Humphrey Bogart in this and blah blah blah." And then she's like, "John Candy and in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles." Gosh, that's so funny. And everybody's like, That's what we got. Yeah, I love comedy. It's just like she did not fit at that table at all.
I love this scene right here. It's 10:23.
So... This is the most cringeworthy moment. Ugh.
It's 10:33.
What? It just turns it. She just looks it. What else is he in? He did Role Models, but what else has he been in? You're doing the greatest Trance Ellison impression tonight. Like every time you start to talk, What'd you say?
He was also in Kick-Ass.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah.
You gave yourself a second for your Wi-Fi to catch up to you.
I forget his name is Fogel and not McLovin.
Yeah, it's Vogel.
It's McLovin. Let's be honest.
That is also Vogel. Hi, get out. Is anybody in the chat right now from SUPERBAD?
I think Jonathan Peck just joined.
Oh, there it is. There you are, Jonathan. We missed you.
He's got a theory about SUPERBAD. He says Drillbit Taylor is the prequel to SUPERBAD. I don't know what Drillbert Taylor is. Is that a film?
It's a David Spade movie.
David Spade? Oh, sounds terrible. No offense.
It is Deadpool. Terrible.
Becca's a bitch. She just flat out says that. This part, oh my god.
Oh my god. Do you know how many? All the best kinds.
8% of kids.
Michael Cera's face just
like a mad dick. It's Owen Wilson, not David Spade. It's an Apatow produced film. Oh. Could be.
No thanks.
Both Apatow.
Oh.
I hope this is an actual problem people have to go through.
8%.
I mean, there are crazy ones.
8%.
Like, Brooklyn has this weird thing that all he does is, like, terrible things in life and has to share them on the internet. I feel really bad for him. No.
No. The music.
My God. He's
Dick Ward. He's a good artist for a fourth grader.
the best kinds. Super good. Oh gosh, this movie.
Yeah, right. Look at her phone.
A show.
Ah,
He just flat out says that.
Like, that's the part that's supposed to stay in your head, and you just let it fly out. And she didn't mace you, so you're in good shape.
She just ignores it.
Don't have to get you anything. You can shut your mouth.
Killer lemonade.
Just drink lemonade. What are you talking about? Can't go over to
Here's the
me.
soccer scene. That's Dave Franco, right?
That was 8. People don't forget. That is the one thing I use more than anything else in life is people don't forget. Just all the time.
That would be pimp.
He could be that mistake. No, I'm not. See, Malcolm, I don't know what you find funny, but that is comedic gold right there.
Ooh,
Great
romantic.
line, sister. That's okay. I'm just gonna go run to a wall.
Gabby.
Yes.
They got all the classic high school classes also. They got wood shop,
Yeah.
cooking class, math.
What are you, sexy cheeseburger? $25. Hundreds of kids. Fun. I accidentally parked in the staff parking lot once. How'd that go for you?
Oh, nothing happened. I just realized I was in the staff parking lot and I had to not park there again. My first day driving to school.
Nice. Linus, a rebel.
You know what's up. What's good? Yes.
What the?
Perfect outfits right there.
Yeah, you gotta pick it up. I love this sequence too.
The grandma or whatever.
Yeah. You look like Aladdin.
The grocery store.
Good luck making shoes. That's scenario one.
I buy it. Scenario two.
And the final one. Explain that to your boss. Why'd you cut a teenager's for take booze?
Damn teenagers.
Gosh, why does it have to have music in this? I hate this. I hate music so bad.
The bus.
Big and bad.
Okay, sort of a random fact, but for those of us who are above 19 in Canada and above 21 in the United States, has anybody ever had Goldschlager?
I've not.
No,
No.
It's like a cinnamon flavored kind of like it's like I don't know if it's a cinnamon flavored vodka, but it's clear. Yeah, Goldschlager.
So Brooklyn, when Brooklyn does drunk, ask me anything. Is it on Goldschlager? Is that what you're telling us?
No, it's usually on a drink called Sweeto, which is short for Sweet Oblivion.
Oh.
And it's literally like a pitcher. It's a pitcher of 3 ounces of every clear liquor they have at the bar, and it's like lime bar mix and a Granny Smith apple that's wedged. It's $42, and you usually split it between 2 or 3 people, and 2 or 3 of those will do the drink.
$42.
Yes, $42 for 3 ounces of every clear liquor, which I think is like 4 or 5.
Wow.
You know who not to go to the bar with in this group? Brooklyn.
No, actually, the person to go to the bar with is Sue, because she's either like irresponsible. Like she's I like sober driver who like won't drink anything at all. It's like what she does drink. She's like, I'm gonna drink like I'm 19 years old again. Just like get the bar dry.
Absurdity. A general out.
Or the first time I bought alcohol and I didn't get Carnum, I was just like, what's the point?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Yes.
Boom! Oh, Jewish. Jewish. My name.
Wow. It's his name. Yeah. Yay, Malcolm's laughing.
Sorry, Malcolm, you're allowed to. It's fine.
I'm happy. It's a good thing.
So,
Oh, why?
It always makes me wonder how much of basic training these cops missed.
Probably a lot. Yes.
this guy was one of the most annoying characters. I can't remember the movie he was in. Oh, I Love You, Man, maybe?
Is he? He does play that annoying character a lot.
Oh, give me everything he got. Screams it. It's so annoying.
Cough it.
Oh gosh. Is this was Seth Rogen's first comedy that he wrote?
He was in 40-Year-Old Virgin, and that was
Did he
before
write
that.
it? What was his
Pineapple
first
Express was after this, right?
Yes. This was 2007? 2000? Yeah, 2007? I
So then
think.
Pineapple Express was like the year after.
Oh, Pineapple Express. It's kind of like Will Ferrell Seth Rogen, like all the comedic, like at some point I just lost interest in their work.
Yeah. Rogan doesn't do much comedy anymore, though.
Yes.
He's on TV shows, writing.
Yeah, this was the first movie he wrote.
I believe at one point they wanted to like combine Pineapple Express and Superbad for like a joint sequel.
Oh.
Which is interesting.
Yeah. Because you have the booze.
You guys have minds.
You guys on MySpace? That's a blast from the past.
It sure.
How could you not use that feature if you were a cop, though?
I mean, that's probably half of what being a cop is.
Right?
Are you familiar with Yoda?
These two are just on. This is like one of my favorite Seth Rogen's performances, just as the cop.
Mm-hmm. It's against what he usually plays, also, which is cool.
Brooklyn, what is your favorite Seth Rogen movie?
Off the top of my head, I might say Neighbors.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you're incorrect. Malcolm?
For me, my favorite one is This Is the End.
Yeah.
Okay. Linus? Same?
It's probably Superbad, but I think This Is the End and Pineapple Express are great.
I'm a huge fan of Knocked Up, so
Oh, yeah.
I find Knocked Up really funny.
Steve Jobs is the correct answer.
That's not a Seth Rogen movie, though.
Yeah,
At
he
least it's
plays.
comedy.
I don't really classify this as a Seth Rogen movie, though. Like, this is a.
I just think that raunchy R comedy, Seth Rogen playing a character. That's kind of like what the genre.
Man! Speaking of Seth Rogen movies, I rewatched Monster vs. Aliens the other day. Holy crap! I forgot how like it's bad, but it's also really funny.
What
Then
movie?
I remember that film.
Monsters vs. Aliens. Rainn Wilson plays Galaxar, like the main bad guy.
Hail Galaxar.
Hail Galaxar.
I do not know what that is, but okay.
It's a DreamWorks. Like maybe around 2011 it came out.
Reese Witherspoon played Ginormica.
Did you say you liked that movie or?
I rewatched it recently and I forgot how like kind of funny it actually is.
It was 09. Hi, I'm here, by the way.
I liked it a lot when I was
Oh
younger.
no, Robert's here. Everybody.
I haven't seen it early since.
They're at the party, right? That's where we're at.
Oh yeah, they're at the party.
Like I don't realize why why Jonah Hill's character thinks this is a great idea.
Because he's Seth Rogen.
Bye. What's your favorite Jonah Hill movie?
Jonah Hill movie.
I'd say Moneyball, but that's me. Even though there's moments of Moneyball I absolutely hate, but
It's got to be
I don't like
21
that
Jump Street.
I like 22 better, but
oh,
I think I was gonna say Wolf of Wall Street.
It's for me.
I'm okay with
It's
21. 22 is rough.
And money.
Oh my god!
McLovin stuff. Come on, McLovin.
Oh no! No! Oh, that's
Poor
weird.
restaurant.
That was a whole rolling rack of bread.
Yeah,
No one cares.
those don't come easy.
You know how long it takes? You know how long it takes to make bread?
I don't know, and I don't care. Subway doesn't take that long, I don't think.
Yeah, because the dough already comes made and proofed.
Who believes anything that Brooklyn just said? Okay.
Did he
no
work
one?
at Subway?
All right.
No.
They probably don't even have Subways.
That reminds me, I should get my first course for the night.
Oh yeah, get your whatever
We do,
we're on camera together. Robert eats 7 meals.
How many subways are there
How-
in PEI? Montague's?
If you want to know
There's
how
one of Montague
Brooklyn
and
studies, or how Robert studies, he eats 7 courses a meal, and he talks about The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings numerous times over. And then we quiz on release dates and stuff like that, and we call it a night.
That's accurate. Tonight it's a donut.
Oh, at least you're nutritious. That's how you become Stay Fandom Fights champion.
That's how it's done.
If you could cast Seth Rogen into any role in the Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, who would you cast him as?
Samwise.
Yes, Samwise. He'd be a great Samwise.
Frodo. I think we gotta turn back.
Honestly, Boromir.
I can just imagine him as Sam
That's
just
not true.
freaking out. Like,
No.
with Frodo.
Him and James Franco are Merry and Pippin.
That movie literally goes from being nominated to an Oscar to freaking Razzie with just that. But he just cusses like at her, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, what did I do wrong?"
This scene is so uncomfortable.
This was one of the first movies because I was like 14, give or take, in 2011. Yeah, 14, 15. And like I literally snuck in the theater to watch this.
Mm-hmm.
And like I got in the car, my mom's like, "What movie you saw?" I'm like, like throughout like the first animated movie I could think, and she's like, "You saw a rated R movie, didn't you?" And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Okay, was it funny?" I was like, "Yeah." I did it with my dad, and my dad was like, "This is what you watched?" And I was like, "Yeah."
First R movie I snuck into was, I think, Ted. It's that guy. I didn't. Oh, this is the first time I noticed that the guy from the store is at the party. Oh God.
Oh my.
Oh God.
Who does that? Who just wipes it on their friend? Like, that's literally. That's how somebody gets punched in the face, like, instantly.
What period?
The overly country guy sitting there. I've never seen that in my life, man.
Oh God. Yeah.
I don't think I've got somebody's basement stairs. That's like from a horror movie. Like, that basement, like, was literally.
That is probably most basements in Michigan.
Wisconsin too, probably.
There's a term actually we have called Michigan basements, which just means like unfinished.
That's accurate. I've heard about those across the lake here.
Oh.
Farmers.
Farmers Market are great places.
I've played paintball twice in my life, and it was a terrible experience both times. Anybody else on the panel play paintball ever?
Played paintball
What was the
once.
worst thing? I hit
Huh?
paintball.
Yeah, I've played paintball before.
The round stopped. I went to take off my mask, and then somebody shot me in the face.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, so
I
I
got
decided
shot.
to never go back.
I could.
Got shot in the mouth. I got shot in the mouth with the mask on, and then I got shot like the ball grazed my head from behind me. Like he was standing up, I was crouched down, and then saw like a handful of paintballs, and I'm like, oh, I have a glove on. So like I went to grab it, and like it fucking beat me on the finger. And then my brother actually, the first thing I ever played, he got hit right in the nuts.
Not laughing at that, but that's the first time I ever remember hearing that. We need help. There's so much blood, and they just turn off the radio and ignore the call.
We can't pay for this.
We can't pay for these.
Same brand. That's safe.
Full throttle, Charlie.
Charlie's Angels.
You got that, Tom and Ken?
Just thinking the same reference.
Just remember how pissed off Clark Wolf was at that decision.
I disagree. It was a little cheap, but it's like completely under the rules. So like, he just like played it well. That's... Yeah.
He's come all the way from Scottsdale, Arizona. You better see.
Scottsdale, Arizona.
Like, that's just the ultimate. Like, you have to be there. Like, you have to sing now. He's traveled so far.
Man, all the great music in this movie.
I want to get like trivia questions that are the like very obscure quotes from this movie. Like, what time does Fogel tell the girl in the hallway? And it's 10:33.
Yeah, Jonathan Peggers asked us in the chat if we've seen Mannix starring Jonah Hill and Emma Stone on Netflix.
Who? No.
I have not checked that out.
I have watched it. It's actually pretty good.
Just a question, guys. Are we where they're in the car talking about the gun that we're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Fogel just saw the girl in the hallway. We're about 15 minutes in.
Hey, do me a favor, Robert. Shut up.
I thought they've been tiramisu this entire time, right? Robert,
Shut up.
Our approximate time, for anybody watching who's lost it, is 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 50 seconds.
Yep, that's fine, man.
Right about there.
here's a question for you. Do you guys know what artist he's covered?
I do not.
The correct answer is Burton Cummings. That's the original guy who sings the song.
Probably not true.
I'm surprised hashtag 4 Point Gate didn't get that. You know.
Okay, your disrespect is just too much, and I can't take you. Can everyone tell me when we're at 105 even?
Mm-hmm.
Because of course I went.
It was just there.
Oh, we're just there.
Yeah, here, I'll help you. What you go? Can you go to like 105.45?
Sure. Maybe.
I love that he's just carrying those giant two detergent bottles.
You're at about 105.45?
Yeah.
Okay. 10, 9, 8.
She just straight
5,
up hits him with
4,
a lamp.
3, 2, 1, 105.45.
Okay, perfect.
She straight up just hits him with a lamp.
I mean, that's one way to go.
I mean, it's effective.
I got the cop. Hide your gun. And you know what, Brooklyn? You always bring up 4 Point Gate, and that's fine, but you never bring up that you gave me not debuting questions that were written by Jim Green. I'm just saying.
And I apologize somewhat.
And you never asked for strengths either from us. So
This is also a previous iteration. I had corrected the system to make sure that.
If you just got your crap together a little earlier, I would have more points.
Well, wish in one hand, shit in the other. Good goes up first.
Okay. How does it feel that you're going to lose tomorrow in debate?
I'm not too concerned.
Okay, good.
Because I know that the question, whatever question I guess, will probably be judged better than the last one.
Oh, that was your problem, not mine. I don't bring panelists on. You do.
I got the booze, but it's in 2 giant detergent bottles.
That can't go wrong at all. Gosh, you guys.
That's where your $100 went.
Did you taste the detergent beer? It's not bad. Ooh. Shots fired. Well, that's probably not the only reason you sat around. Just be real.
Not the detergent beer.
Hard it was to do that. What key is that in?
What was that, sorry?
What key was in the song he was singing in?
It's in the key key of C. Yeah, it's in C.
It's probably in the key of no one gives a shit.
Just good to see Matt's in here just in time for the marriage problem of Cody in Brooklyn. I think it's more as roommates who can never determine who's getting groceries that week. So it's just a constant dispute of like who has what.
Not the detergent beer.
What are you talking about, Brooklyn?
I'm talking about how Matt Kearns thinks that we're just like an old married couple who bicker all the time, but I compare us more to like roommates who can never determine who's buying groceries that week. So it's just a constant dispute of like of that nature.
Like, that's the best thing about, that's what I miss about college. Like, where, like, everybody's, like, parent or even just they would load up the fridge and you just know not to eat the last bit of it because then you have to replace it. Like, that's ideal.
Yeah.
Great times. Like, there's an ounce of milk. I'm going to drink that or use that because you have to buy a gallon of milk. Gosh. Those cops are just the greatest role models ever. Like,
Honestly. They're very likable in the movie. Yeah.
I love it.
No.
Like, they're not okay with their new friend leaving. Like, that's so funny to me.
It is.
Wow.
Right. He's just able to outrun the cop.
I
That's how
just
it's
love his
supposed to be.
start, just high knees and just going.
You can't unarrest him.
McLovin, why?
McLovin. They're just having a camp out.
This big guy just goes.
Just throws the bat.
Like those surprise like cameos, like where they not even cameos, but like when they come out and say one line, it's just so unlike fitting of the movie. It's just so funny to me.
Just throws a baseball.
Like in Back to the Future when he wrecks the car into the barn and the old man comes out with the shotgun. You mutates. Oh, kills me every time. I just shot him.
No.
McMuffin.
No.
All alcohol, not that one.
No. No.
The only three on here that are over 21 is me, Brooklyn, and Malcolm, right? Robert's not
I'm
quite
24.
there yet. Oh, nice.
Linus and I combined are 21.
That's true.
Nice. Robert, 20?
I'm 20, yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad. What do you have detergent? That's a valid question, McLovin, but shut up.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn said bye. He's done. Nope, he's back. Dang it. It's like when Batman leaves, like Joker leaves, and then Joker comes right back when you think you're done fighting him, and he shows back up. Detergent crystal, I love it. Like for the amount of people and the amount of alcohol you got, that just doesn't add up.
That is true. Also, the party was going on for a while. They showed up late, and like there wasn't alcohol there already.
I think you might be reading too much into this.
Like, what did they do for like the first like 3 hours of? Who did they play board games? Like, how did this all work out? And like, in this residential area, like no cops have been called. To be realistic here.
How many people are there also?
The cops are busy with that blood call from earlier.
That's true. Thank you, Robert. You were able to connect everything for us. It's a terrible way to think about that. Who the F is that? Me.
Yeah, it's his girl.
Yeah. Oh. Thanks for telling me what time it was today. I really needed that. Thank you.
It was helpful.
Like, what the crap?
They're
So
all
it
just
wasn't
so
enough
down
that
drinking out of
Brooklyn
it.
had to be twice.
What? The fuck is this shit?
You literally joined it twice. Not everything's about you, Brooklyn Vale.
Somebody is creating a clone.
Oh,
There's
that's
two
the worst
Brooklyn.
thing ever. Make a clone of Linus, Malcolm, or Robert, but please do not make one of
I mean, it's just what we need, more Canadians in the world.
How
no.
would you?
Oh,
Now that you've said it, Cody,
I know. I have that problem.
do I need to actually eject one of these from the chat? Or from
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that's talking.
the one with the blank screen? Am I allowed
No.
to pick that one?
Yeah. Yeah, kick that one. Kick it out.
Okay, cool. Love you too, Cody.
Rips
I'm not
Brooklyn number 2.
It's inactive. Oh, it's gone. I didn't do that. I promise.
Did you watch the wild card game at all last night, Cody?
I woke
Watch
up.
them Brewers win a couple days ago. Woo!
I watched for like the first 8 innings, and then I fell asleep because I was really tired. And then I woke up at the 13th inning to watch them take the lead and then win it. And I loved every minute of it because besides the Yankees, I despise the Cubs even more.
Really?
Equally, probably. Yeah, I think
Hey,
the
we
Cubs
can be Cubs haters together, Cody.
the reason why I hate them is because they took pretty much the entire front office of the Red Sox, including pitchers and players and coaches, and brought them over to the Cubs, and now have a team.
Yeah, you can tell Emma Stone is a great actress, just even in this small role. He's hit by a car twice.
Sorry about that baseball rant for a second. Then my wife came in, so the Yankees are winning right now. So Brooklyn, what is wrong with you?
Brooklyn 2 came back.
How do you just keep joining? Like, how does this work?
How? I don't know.
Like, what he's wanting is us all to leave the call and then all have Brooklyn's across the way and they all talk at the same time. Egotistical asshole.
What I might do is this, and this is gonna be this. Now this comes with warning because Cody's ears might explode from pure joy. I'm probably just gonna leave the call, keep enjoying the movie, but stay active in the chat.
All
Cody,
right.
you get your dream. I am going to leave the chat.
Oh.
I'm going to leave the stream, but I'll join the chat.
We'll miss you, Brooklyn.
All right.
Yeah.
Robert,
Thanks for joining.
Twitter at the real BK10. Peace out, fuckers. But I'll be in the chat.
Thanks for joining, man.
Robert, you can't say stuff like that. Don't make me start representing Ryan. I'm just totally joking.
That's the last thing I want.
So, like, there was a moment that Henry posted that he's doing, like, this little debate thing, and I'll debate anywhere, and it's me and Caleb, and he asked for a judge that's not biased, and Ryan literally put on there, I don't think I can be unbiased to one, and I just commented, I wonder who that is. And my new favorite GIF to share on the internet is the Brett Sheraton getting the mic stolen from him to pretty much make him stop talking, and like it works perfectly when somebody's saying a bunch of stupid stuff on the internet. You just have them pull the mic. It's fantastic. Oh my god.
Michael Cera in like uncomfortable situations is the best.
It like makes everybody in the room that's watching it that much more uncomfortable. You would too.
I learned about that in health class.
So the month of October, do we need to pick a horror movie or of some sort for?
Probably at least at the end of the month we should do like at least 2.
Because I think we have a watch along that falls on. Yeah, we have a watch along that falls on. Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween is on Wednesday. I don't know if I'll be able to be on that one.
Oh, of course, Linus. That's a known fact right now.
I mean,
I've been on 2. It's 50%.
And I think it's been Robert on Infinity War and what was the other one that we just did last week?
You did
Iron
Giant.
Giant.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only one I've missed so far is Lion King.
I wonder why. They voted against it.
I love that movie. You shush, Cody.
Avengers against Return of the King. Is that right, guys?
Yep, it's up against Return of the King.
Avengers up against Return of the King. I swear.
That would be so good.
I swear, if people, oh my god, I'm gonna be so upset.
What is the? I'll check the voting right now. See where I am.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens next week with the new round of the bracket, because it looks like it could be a massive upset.
Yeah.
Oh, the final? Are we voting for the final four right now?
Yeah, voting which of the 8 left should go into the final 4.
What's an upset? I don't see the upset.
Yeah, what one are
I'm
you talking
talking about the first matchup.
Oh, that's not an upset. That's fact.
What's the first matchup again?
I will argue Princess Bride versus Empire Strikes Back. I will argue that tooth and nail.
Yeah, Princess Bride is
For
the
me,
right.
that's clear cut. That's my correct. Yeah, that's my 100%.
Oh no, it's the
For Star Wars fans, it's obvious, but for like a pure movie, watch Princess way more than I watch Empire.
I'd go Empire, but it's
Well, why no one asked you?
I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm a Star Wars fan, but I voted for Princess Bride, so.
Yeah, I love Star Wars too, but it's Princess Bride.
The tough one
Well,
is Godfather versus Singing in the Rain. It's 50-50 right now. So if one
Really?
person that hasn't voted will send it in either way.
I haven't voted yet,
Godfather is a much better movie than that.
I'm
Come again?
I'm leaning one way.
I love Singing in the Rain. I do. I really like that movie.
Well, that's my whole problem when you say The Godfather. Godfather 2 is the correct choice of The Godfather. I'm sorry, I will argue that. It's just the truth. And for it to be up against Singing in the Rain, I'll take Singing in the Rain over Godfather 1 any day. I just like the musical. That's why.
What a glorious feeling.
Technically, this list is not about the best movies. It's about your favorite movie.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just stare at
that.
Get that girl!
Oh no.
Oh, wow. No, Malcolm is 100% right, though. Empire's the overall number 1.
Yeah, that's what I was meaning by upset. I wasn't meaning by upset as in
A run that each movie had to go through. Like Empire had to beat Boogie Nights, Gone with the Wind on the waterfront.
That's true.
I mean, Avengers should not have beaten Lion King, though.
Yeah, I really agree with you, but except 67%.
But I'd say that we could have ended up Lion King versus Return of the King, so that would have been a very different matchup.
I would have been okay if it made one round more. I just know it's a better movie. Who did Robert vote for when it came to Willy Wonka versus the Avengers?
I voted for Wonka.
See where your loyalty lies.
Willy Wonka is one of my favorite. I was also in that musical. I have a vested interest.
Who did you play?
I played Charlie.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, I was last summer.
Fantastic. Singing in the Rain beat Ready Player One, Batman Begins, Jurassic. Just what an awkward event. Like, you became friends with two cops and they were sitting on the bed with you out there.
And there's a girl just in the bathroom also.
Oh, this part. Oh God, this movie is so good.
The Clark Duke.
What other movies is he in?
What's
He's
Clark?
in
Hot
Kick-Ass.
Tub Time Machine.
He's in
Hot
Kick-Ass,
Tub
Hot Tub Time Machine.
He's in season 9 of The Office.
We don't talk about that.
It's true. It's true. Oh.
Oh wow. The Godfather was the only one in our bracket with the first 100%. Like no one else voted for the movie it was up against. That's funny. Sorry, Matrix. Mom still has pizza bagels.
Hey guys, pizza bagels or pizza rolls?
Pizza bagels.
I'm on bagels. I know it's unpopular,
Rolls
but I'm on bagels.
suck. I will stand.
I'm with you, Cody. I like the
suck.
bagels better. I know that's the unpopular opinion, though.
When you're college and you have to do your means, but pizza rolls are just pockets of whatever they claim to be.
Are you
At least
saying
you
that
can
because
tell-
Brooklyn asked in the chat, what's your favorite movie snack?
No, they were just talking about pizza bagels in the movie.
Oh, okay. No,
Favorite movie theater?
Brooklyn in the chat says he's currently snacking on jelly beans and ketchup chips. This leads me to ask, what's your favorite movie snack? Mine is
What
popcorn.
the world?
Ketchup
Popcorn.
chips are pop.
I like popcorn way too much. I have like a bag a day.
I heard ketchup
That's
chips
the
are
one
popular
thing
in
that
Canada.
I had to break when I left the theater is eating like popcorn. I would eat popcorn all the time.
But then again,
Popcorn-
Canada also has bacon and ice cream.
I like
They're
frozen
weird.
Coke with popcorn or something.
Frozen what?
Usually a frozen Coke with popcorn is pretty good.
A big thing that was at our theater was like the candy mix-in. So like you drop
Those like
M&Ms in
Wonka
popcorn
machines
or whatever.
Yeah. Those
Or,
like candy machines.
Yeah, Reese's stuff like that. Reese's Pieces and popcorn. But yes, I'm really proud of Robert right now. He must have been full already because he's only had one snack.
I had a donut and we had some burgers for dinner, but that was a couple hours ago. I'll honestly probably eat when we're just talking in the call after the watch along's over if we talk after. I'm hungry right now. I could eat.
That's normally what happens.
This is the running gag of watch alongs and any call I'm on. I just eat all the time.
Like he sat there after the call for like 30 minutes one day. And it was just like kept going back to his stove, and it was just like, "What are you doing, Robert?"
Yeah, I had 3 servings of chicken Alfredo that night. That was a good night. That was the first watch along. That was Infinity War.
Like he's in college and he's eating chicken Alfredo and stuff. Like, what is going on?
Maybe
I lost track how many
cheaper.
times he ate during Rankum on Sunday.
Yeah, Rankin, that was the other one that I ate. I had like 4 different snacks during that show.
What was is your chicken Alfredo real chicken Alfredo, or is it just
No.
ramen that you call chicken Alfredo?
No, it's ziti pasta, and Alfredo sauce, and frozen broccoli, and frozen chicken strips that I thaw and cut up, and I'll like throw it all together, and then it's chicken Alfredo.
Chef Robert.
You're the chef.
Yeah.
I'd take my frozen broccoli with my frozen this. And
Yep. Like I could just get a rotisserie chicken and pull it apart myself, but that's a lot of work.
That's true. Cooking the chicken's not.
So we've learned from Robert that he uses money from his job pretty much for Blu-ray movies and food, constant on food. What is the last movie everybody purchased? What's your last Blu-ray that you just bought?
Blu-ray
or digital? Doesn't matter. Yours is probably The Lion King.
I'm kind of ashamed, but it's Justice League.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Did you get a good deal on it?
Yeah, actually, I did.
Okay.
Wait, no, that's not true. It was Batman and Robin.
Does anybody have the power to boot him?
Nope, I'll run the street.
He starts his call. Unless one of us
What is
logs into
wrong
take
with
3.
you?
I could
That
stop the
goes to-
broadcast right now.
How much was it?
It was $7.
You overpaid by $6.99.
You're right.
You overpaid by $7.
The last movie I bought was Jigsaw.
Jigsaw, okay. I haven't seen it.
Lion King was
That's my
the
third
last movie
favorite
I
Saw
bought.
movie.
Let me look what the last one I bought.
I still don't own it. I own the rest
It's
of it.
prob-
but I don't own that one yet.
You own what?
I own the rest of the Saw franchise, but not Jigsaw.
Really?
Oh, it's my favorite horror franchise.
It's mine too. This is
Hell
why
yeah.
me and Robert are like,
Saw 2 is my favorite horror movie.
the last movie I bought digitally, because I didn't own it digitally, was The Departed. And I paid the same price for The Departed as Robert paid for Batman and Robin. So if that tells you anything.
What's the newest movie you guys have gotten on Blu-ray or digital?
That just came out and released.
Yeah.
Justice League.
I think it's probably Avengers.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, Infinity War. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, for me, I've really got a lot of movies I need to catch up on buying on DVD. Because I just haven't had the money to get the newest stuff that's just come out.
I still want to get Ready Player One, but
Yeah, I mean, I've still got to get Ready Player One, Infinity War.
I think the only new movies I've bought in this year was Game Night and Infinity War.
Yeah, I mean, Solo's just come out on Blu-ray today, but in New Zealand. But I don't know if anyone's hyped about wanting to buy it.
I probably will at some point because I have all the other Star Wars movies.
yeah, I
but
will. I haven't.
Yeah,
yet.
I mean, I'll probably get it because for me, I always have to have. Always get paranoid if I don't have the whole series on my shelf.
It's the way that I look at it is I have to have I'll buy it, but I always wait for deals or mix and match on Vudu, so I just wait for stuff. Because I mean, Robert, for instance, he has to watch Batman and Robin because he never knows when a question is going to come for Batman and Robin.
That's accurate.
Me, on the other hand, I'm okay with losing on a question from Batman and Robin because I have no desire to watch that movie again.
I somehow completely missed out on watching Batman and Robin altogether.
Oh, too bad.
I
Man.
think
This
I've
movie
missed
seen
that.
it twice.
I didn't
It's
mind
gotta
it
be
when I was younger.
Say that again.
I didn't
What?
mind it when I was younger.
Oh, I didn't mind a lot of things when I was younger. Then I rewatched it, like Space Jam. I will go on record. When I rewatched Space Jam, I was just like, oh no, I shouldn't have done that.
I saw Space Jam at 12 or at 13, so I knew it wasn't great, but I enjoyed it.
People always tell me, oh, that's one of the best. I'm like, oh, just keep that in your mindset. Never go back and rewatch it.
Anyone looking out for the sequel to Space Jam with LeBron James?
Me.
No. I despise the LeBron James.
I love the Looney Tunes, so.
Of course you do. If it's Muppets or Looney Tunes, you got.
I don't know as much about Looney Tunes, but I enjoy them.
Speaking of LeBron James, has any of you watched that Smallfoot yet?
I have not.
I have not.
No, but my
Yeah,
sister told me it was a musical, so that's something that you should know before seeing it.
Oh. Yeah, well, I mean, maybe you should market that.
That they gave 0 hints away from that in the trailer.
Whiz right by.
Malcolm, what's your favorite movie snack? I don't think we asked you. Is it popcorn like everybody else?
No, I'm actually not a big fan of popcorn. For me, I quite often buy it if I go to the cinemas, but most of the time I very rarely don't eat the whole thing. But for me, my favorite movie snack was probably our hot dog, like the American style hot dog.
Can't go wrong with that.
That's good. It's a classic.
It is.
Robert was, of course, going to pop back in. When you talking about food, yep, great, good job. Choose that one too.
I'm here.
Movie pretzel, that's always a quality one.
You were talking about it, the candy mix-ins, Cody. I'm a big fan of the M&Ms. Then with the popcorn, big fan of that.
Yep. It's a go cool, especially when I have to go watch something like a turn off your brain kind of movie. Yeah, I have to go through that popcorn deal because there's some stink fest out there.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody looking forward to Venom?
Actually, kind of.
I don't want a Marvel Spider-Man universe, so not really. But I wouldn't
Like a
mind that
turd
movie.
in the wind. That's always my. I will use that for the rest.
Yeah, I mean, after all the reviews have come out, I'm not as hyped as I was, but I'm still probably going to go see it on the big screen.
I'm seeing A Star Is Born first.
A Star Is Born came to my theater. This is fantastic news.
Star Is Born isn't out in New Zealand until middle of October, so yeah.
Star Is Born is 2.5 hours with previews.
Dang.
Whoa. What are you, the Avengers? What are you doing? Good Lord.
I can see that. Musicals are kind of long.
I don't consider this a musical. I argued to myself with Christian Harloff on.
I heard that, yeah.
Because he said it's a musical because there's singing involved in that. I was like, that's not a musical. Like, that would just be the same. Like, there's songs that are sang by characters that sing. Like, that's not a musical. It doesn't drive the plot. But,
that's a fair
point. I mean, it's one of those things like when it comes to genres, you're still probably going to see it in the musical section of video stores and all that. But I mean, because I think the term they have for musical is a very loose interpretation. I mean, well, I agree with you, Cody, that it's not a musical, but in saying that, I can see why people would class it as one.
Yeah.
All right.
These dick drawings at the end are great.
That's it.
Wow. Well, that was SUPERBAD. I think it still holds up. It's
it
still
was
pretty funny
SUPERBAD. You're absolutely right. Oh wait. Ha.
Yeah.
I made it funny.
I think that movie probably still holds up, whatever it is, 11 years later, which is great for a comedy. It's hilarious, and yeah, it's very juvenile. So what do you guys think on this rewatch?
Yeah, I agree completely.
I forgot how raunchy this movie truly is, but where some raunchy comedies don't hold up over time, this one still has so much comedic timing with it, so I really do enjoy it. But yeah, I was happy to revisit this.
Mm-hmm.
Malcolm, what do you think?
Yeah, I think I got a bit of love back for it. I mean, it's still kind of just okay for me, but I mean, it's still fun to watch. I'll probably watch it again if it comes to Netflix. So.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Before we finish up the show, let's all give a quick plug so we can find ourselves. I'm at Schmodown- on Twitter, and I'm around Take 3. Then, yeah, on reactions and the watch-alongs on Wednesdays, hopefully.
Flip a coin. It might be this week.
I'm busy.
I'm just giving you crap on.
No, it's fine. So, the rest of you guys, where can we find you?
Yeah, I'll hop in quick. You can find me on Twitter and Letterboxd at RBRTPRKR98. That's my first and last name, no vowels plus a year. You can find me on the weekly podcast I do with Zach Ford. I have a podcast I listen to called Fireside Chit Chat, where we talk about movies, music, and other pop culture nonsense. And you can find me doing admin and hosting duties here at Take 3 Productions, including what you're watching right now, which is the Wednesday Watchalongs. And you can find me competing in all sorts of trivia along the web, including most recently at Mayhem and the Multiplex at Multiplex Entertainment, where I won the Fandom Singles Championship, the inaugural one. I'm the first champion of that league, and I'm excited to hold it forever and never let go.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Malcolm, where can we find you?
You can find me on Take 3 hosting my show Rankum, and this coming episode is the start of the Halloween themed runs, and we're doing Stephen King adaptations. Also find me competing in trivia on Multiplex and Full Metal and in trivia, and you can also find me on Twitter, Letterboxd, and Stardust at Melkor.
Wonderful. And finally, Cody, where can we find you?
Find me on Facebook at Cody Newberry. You can find me competing in various trivia matches. I burst onto 2 of the top 10s over in Multiplex in Movie Warzone and Sports. So that won't last long. So please go check it out and give it a like, because that will probably be the last time you'll see it there. You can find me on here on Watchalongs. Next week we are doing Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man, Sam Raimi. So we're revisiting that. I'm really excited to look at that one, especially with huge Spider-Man fans. You can find me tomorrow on Late Night with Take 3, where I defend my long abbreviated championship in mini speed round debates. And you can find me as the angry panelist that ticks off everybody else and gets my way. So, yeah.
All right. Lovely, lovely. Like he said right there, we'll be back again next Wednesday for another watch along. We hope to see you all there, and thanks for tuning in.